Brown. The ball across. There's Bailey. Goal. Third time's a charm for the Reggae Boy. His first goal since March gets the game on even terms right before halftime.
And you know, sir, our biggest problem is scoring goals. Our biggest problem is scoring goals is our biggest problem. Once we become way more lethal, I don't think we have much to worry about. We can't keep on a dash too much chances. we just can't.
Gray, right back up the header, Russell!
Goal! It is that time again where Jamaica, the Reggae Boys, take the field. Crucial time of the year, very, very crucial time. We are now entering into 6 matches, that are going to determine the next 4 years how the Reggae Boys supporters view football. But, as they say, we're going to take it one game at a time. And at this moment, Bermuda is the first team standing in our way. So welcome back, people, to MG Sports TV. Thank you very much again for tuning in. All right, let's get this clear. We're going. We're going. As me tell people, we have 6 relatively good games for us to qualify for the World Cup. And if we can't qualify for the World Cup, we cannot say, just scrap the football program. Anyway, joke I make. But Jamaica faced Bermuda Friday, the 9th. The 3rd, the 5th of September 2025 in the first match of the final round of the World Cup qualification, 5 p.m. Jamaica time. We're to watch Concacaf YouTube page. I make it clear. ESPN, if you have already paid up them, it'll be on ESPN. Just go on ESPN. If you're not paid up, as me say, Concacaf YouTube page, that will require a VPN. I make it clear from now. So when I do the watch along, the 40 million people who are going to ask what watch a game, I can't say me never tell you. Can't say me never tell you. Just know someone need a VPN. Anyways, all right. So this game, so far, this is a team that Jamaica has never lost to. We have never lost to this team. But in general, they have gotten fairly good result versus us. Where the head-to-head is concerned, we have played a total of 7 games. We have won 4 and 3 draw. It goes all the way back to 1991. We drew 1-1 with them the 12th of September 1991. The 12th of April 1992, we drew 0-0. Both of these 2 games were international friendlies. Then the 25th of October 1992, we drew again in the World Cup qualification 1-1. Then we moved to October the 8th, 1992, where we defeated them 3-2 in the World Cup qualification. My assumption is they return leg. Then we played again in November, the 8th of November 1992. My apologies. 28th of October we drew 1-1. The 8th of November we won 3-2. Then 1997, 21st of February 1997, we win 1-0 in the Caribbean Cup. And the 23rd of February again, same Caribbean Cup, we won 3-2. And the last game we played was in 2020, the 11th of March 2020, where we defeated them 2-0 in a friendly international. So, over the years, we have been quite dominant. It's all been wins since 1992 up until now. Let's see what is about to come. I expect another win, I'm going to say. Now, this Bermuda team, not saying that they're on our level, but they do have players for us to watch out for. They do have three key players. You know, before we get to the key players, let me just discuss how they play. Based on the fact that we will be the more dominant team, they will sit in a low block and try to hit us on the counter. You will see their number 9 playing on the last man, maybe between King and Pinnock, or whoever started defensive third, defensive third. And they'll try to hit us on a counter. Long ball to the number 9, him hold up and then try to get in the wingers in behind. So I think that's how they're going to approach the game, because they know for a fact that they won't have possession. Yeah. Now, what to look out for from them in regards to players. They have 3 key players I think can cause us some problem. First player, the number 10, Zico Lewis. Attacking midfielder, 31 years old. He's currently a free agent, but he was playing in the USL 1, Union Omaha. He's technically solid. He's a pure type of number 10. Uses his is quite two-footed. Kind of the number 10 will float around in the half spaces, waiting on the ball for reach him. Then he can maybe the look at nice ding passes. He's kind of one of those pure number 10s who just look for the killer pass. He's that type of player. The long diagonal them, the killer pass in behind. He's kind of those type of pure number 10. He can shoot the ball from with both foot at the edge of the 18-yard box. He has those type of qualities. Now, if we dominate the ball, not much of those qualities will come out. But definitely, their number 10, Zico Lewis, is a player we should most definitely look out for. Now, their number 11, 28 years old, Jar Williams. Now, he plays for FC Haka in the Finland first tier, top tier league. A winger, another winger, left winger, as I said, very, very quick, nippy, can cause some problems. He came through the West Ham youth setup, very skillful, quite quick, and he can definitely shoot. But I do think, though, as I said, the amount of possession we have, once we don't give these players the opportunity, I think we can do fairly enough against them. Now, final player is their striker, lone center forward. He's quite tall, very, very tall, big fella, quick for a big fella. It's quite fast as well. Cole Hall, 27 years old, center forward. He's playing in National League in England, basically the 6th tier. So, you know, 6th tier striker versus Ethan Pinnock. It should be meet and, it should be a regular day in the office for Ethan Pinnock. I do believe, though, based off his physicality, he can cause some problems. Strong, uses 2 feet, and he can shoot from outside the box. Good aerially, strong physical presence inside the box. So, yes, he can cause us some problems if we allow him to do so. But he is also one of those players that we have to look out for. Next on the agenda is the Jamaica team. What are the expectations of this Jamaica team? I expect us to dominate this game. I don't think we should play against Bermuda team and they should dominate us at no point in at all. I do think that we should dominate this game. I do think that we should impose ourselves on this Bermuda team. We have a better squad than Bermuda. So expectations are very high for the Reggae Boyz perspective going to this game, which means that we are the favorites. In doing so, players who I expect to see on the pitch in regards to starting lineup, let's get into that. I'm going to go with a 4-2-3-1 formation. Probably coach are going to stick with him same. Probably trusted. What do you call them? Lieutenants. So in goal, Jamal Waite. Right back. Well, Jamal Waite will be in goal. In fact that there's no Andre Blake. Shaquan Davis and Jamal Waite. They are the next in line. And I think Jamal Waite is ahead of Shaquan Davis. So Jamal Waite in goal. Right back, Dexter Lembikisa. Now, there's question marks around that. Because, as you know, Kyle Duncan is in as well. Another player that we didn't see in the squad where that is concerned, I would say would be Latibodier, even though I haven't heard anyone mentioning Latibodier. But I think he'll be ideal for the Latibodier would have been ideal for the right back role. But Kyle Duncan is currently playing But Dexter Lembikisa is a player that the coach already know and already know what to expect from that player. So I do think even if we won't have enough training session, if you can say automatically Duncan come in ahead of Lembikisa. So I'm going to go with Lembikisa for the right back position. Left back, even though Amar Bell kind of moving more of a centre back, left side centre back in the setup at Charlton, I still think the coach will trust him to play him at left back, left full back, based on the fact that he's defensively solid. Yes, he might not be able to boom up and down the line because of, he's not that young again. But solidity, I think the coach is going for defensive solidity. Centre back pairing, I'm going for Ethan Pinnock. As you know, well, not playing a lot of games now, but definitely want to find back his spot in the Brentford setup. And Richard King, who is coming off the bench for at St. Mirren. But definitely when he comes off the bench, he does play well. So that is the centre back pairing. Let's go in the middle of the park. Isaac Hayden, the first name, boom, put on. Definitely because he is the king, the kingpin for how the team is going to play. So Isaac Hayden is there for the midfield in the center of the park. Right beside him, I'm going to use Keroy Anderson as basically the box-to-box number 8 in some sense. And the reason for that is Keroy Anderson is more of a DM, quite solid DM, even though options are there. Lambert is there, Anglin is there. But I'm going to go with Keroy Anderson. A lot of person will say Ian Frey, but you have to remember that Ian Frey is more of a right back per se. And it's been a long while since I've seen Ian Frey even in the middle of the pitch. Now, let's move away from that. Up front now, this is where it gets quite interesting. Who will lead the line? Left side, I do think with the absence of Demarai Gray, I think Ronaldo Cephas will be the one who's going to take control of the left side of the pitch. In the attacking midfield position, it will be John Russell. He's in form. He's playing quite well. And I don't see no reason to change Russell out of that position at this present moment. Interesting stuff now. On the right-hand side, I am going to go with Tyrese Campbell. On the right-hand side. Now, yes, people are going to say Kyle Dixon. The aspect with Kyle Dixon is that Kyle Dixon now recently have been playing more of a second striker, attacking midfield position at Crawley Town. So just maybe the coach will be looking to add him in the latter stage of the game based off how the midfield is operating. Put Kyle Dixon in the middle of the park. But definitely, the right side is also an option for him. But I'm going to go with Tyrese Campbell for the right side. Now, 100%. Just the fact that because it's totally based on the fact that Kyle Dixon kind of move his position to second forward and attacking midfield, and that's maybe where they want to play him going forward from now, especially Crawley Town FC. Next up on the agenda, and both Cephas and Tyrese Campbell can switch. Any one of them can go on either side, but I would prefer to see Cephas on the left hand side. Leading line now, there are options to lead the line. Bailey Cadamarteri, Mikel Antonio, Shaman Nicholson. The problem is that, one, we are unsure what the fitness level of Mikel Antonio. Despite anything, there's no one who 100% sure about his fitness level other than coaching staff and the technical team and maybe the players. But none of our supporters don't know. We can assume we really don't know. So if he's fit, Mikel Antonio will start. Possibilities are he might not be fit. Shaman Nicholson is also another name. The thing is, Shaman Nicholson hasn't been in the setup for quite a while now. Bailey Cadamarteri just coming in. I don't see him just coming in and just walking at the team and take away starting position for everybody. Yes, it can happen. Not saying that it won't happen. Yes, it can happen because he is a quality striker. But the fact that Warner Brown has been so far Jamaica leading goal scorer and most informed goal scorer in recent time, I think the coach are going to reward Warner Brown because they already know him will get for Warner Brown. The coach are going to reward Warner Brown and start him in this one. So Warner Brown will lead the line for this one. Anyways, where predictions are concerned, I'm going Jamaica 4. Yeah, Jamaica 4, Bermuda 1. I think that's going to be a good match Quite an entertaining matchup. Very, very excited match. Here we go on, people. Big up on yourself. Smash the like button. Hit the subscribe button. This should be quite a very good matchup, and I'm waiting for it. Join us for the watch along, people. That watch along will start about 4 p.m. or probably about 4:30 minutes away from the kickoff. Big up on yourself, people. Smash the like button. Hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you guys again. Until next time, MG Sports TV or out. God bless. Boom. Outside. And I mean.